Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here to the Park Bowl. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, and the opening pitch of today's 7th place ball game now underway, and it's a swing and a miss. West Salem, post 51, is the away team. They're up to bat here. This is Kevin Moling. The battery for the G.E.T. squad under the leadership of Scott Havo. It is Miles Marley doing the pitching. There's a ball just a little bit outside, and Ben Hansen is the catcher here. Here's a little chopper, third base side. The pick, the throw, it is not going to be in time. It was actually thrown to the inside. We're going to have to go down with probably an error on that one with the throw. It would have been a bang-bang kind of play, but as it is, we're going to go E5 here on the opening play of the ball game. That's going to bring up Brandon Gelfie. Batting from the right side, he is the third baseman today. The first pitch is upstairs around the helmet. Marley with a quick toss over to first base, nothing happening there. Chris Calico is up in the batter's box, in the on-deck circle. That ball fouled right back at us. Calico is a good one. He was a leadoff man for the high school team, I recall. Center fielder. Runner taking off is swing and a miss. The slide, he's going to be in safely there with the stolen base. Smalling with a good jump start. Pretty good throw there by the catcher in Hansen. Maybe just a touch high, and Mulling was able to slide in underneath. 1-2 the count for Gelfie. He fouls that one off. Looking in for the sign, now set. Curveball, just missed downstairs on a bender. Another long look at second base. That curveball, again moving away, outside the strike zone. That's going to be lifted to the right side. Foul out of play. Trying to get the lineups written in here too. As the game progresses on here. That one came inside and spun him around for a walk. Runners at first and second now for the powerful Chris Calico. West Salem trying to jump on the scoreboard here first with runners at first and second. Nobody away. That pitch way upstairs. Marley with the look, and here he comes. There's a called strike. That one right at the letters. That one hops out in front. Hanson not able to corral it, and the runners will move up a base. Now in scoring position, Calico with a chance for a couple of ribbies out here. Young bunch today here for the G.E.T. squad. Pop this one up. It's going to be shortstop going out. He's got to run, and a nice catch here. Tagging up and scoring. It's going to be a sacrifice. Now runner trying to get into third, and he's going to get tagged out. Tell you what, not a bad slide. He was going to go over to the outside of the bag, but the third baseman able to make the tag. So the throw out from, I believe that was the catcher. Was that the catcher that threw him out? Oh, it was the pitcher. Okay, thank you. So, he was backing it up. That's why you back things up. 1-5 on the put out there, but Calico with the sack and an RBI. So just like that, there's two down as Jesse Logan, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly here, stepping in. Fouled that one off. Marley set, here he comes, and it's fouled back again. Logan is called strike three. He's going to be called out. I was just going to say he is the right fielder, and that's where he's going to have to go after the called strikeout. Well, let's take a quick look here. One run on no hits. There was an error in the inning, and one runner left on base. We come right back. It is going to be G.E.T. coming up to bat in the bottom half of the first. Back we come here. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. And the opening pitch here is going to be a ball. Stepping things off, it's Kelvin Davis for G.E.T., the center fielder. Just missed a little bit downstairs. And we apologize, we don't have the pitcher's name right now. Number 22, looking at the lineup, we just don't have that one wrote down on the lineup card, so rather interesting. There's one that's going to be sprayed out to left field. That's going to be a base hit, and then it takes a wicked bounce, and it's going to be a single, and then an error on the left fielder as he makes it to second base. Otherwise, he'd have been standing there at first without any trouble. Now, the tying run is over there at second. So that was Davis. This is going to be Brendan Brody. Takes a strike. Brody is the second baseman today. Ground ball, shortstop side. They'll have to go to first. The throw is in the dirt. Nice scoop over there by the first baseman to get the out. Let's take a look here at that's Taryn Bolin. So that was a good play. 6-3, out number one. The runner advances over to third base. Now 90 feet away. Tying score. Swing and a miss here. Hothaus, Nathan Hothaus, or Hothaus maybe. That's probably how they say it is, Hothaus. Watches that one outside after swinging and missing the first pitch. It's 1-1. Actually, he did not swing, did he? Okay. Or no, he did. That was outside. Now a swing and a miss. One-two offering on the way. Check swing just a bit low. That was close. Outside. Full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch popped up. Pitcher able to get to it. Nice job coming off the mound. Caught it in the web for out number two. So the pop up here. Well, trying to get out of a predicament here. It's going to bring up Ben Hansen, the catcher. He's your cleanup man. It's a little bit outside. Here's a shot back up the middle. The shortstop not able to get to that one as it gets out into center field. We'll give him a base hit and an RBI here for Hansen. And we got a tie ball game between West Salem and G.E.T. Now stepping in, it's going to be Thomas Henry, or Haney. I got to look at these letters here on the makeup. I get the second sheet of the lineup card, and sometimes it doesn't go through. That carbon copy doesn't go through as well as you'd like. So, but it is Haney. Left-handed hitter is going to take a called strike. That balances the count now at 1-1. Fouled that one off. Ooh, right off the arm there of the catcher. He's going to get a moment here. Pontius. That's a tough shot sometimes. They're going to get it resettled here. Swing and a miss. That will take care of the inning as Haney goes down for out number 3. Well, we got a tie ball game, 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error and 1 left in the inning. Back with more here as we move to the second inning in just a moment or two. Well, he did. You probably heard me. We were able to get the coach's attention. There's a comebacker. What a play. And Ethan Lehman is the pitcher for West Salem. Boy, what a shot coming right back. That was Max Schleppenbach with the comebacker 1-3. Right back to the pitcher for G.E.T. And, of course, let's take a look here. Make sure, yeah, that is. Here's a ground ball. That's going to get through for West Salem. That's going to be, that got by the left fielder. Well, the West Salem squad, post 51, looking to try and come back and retake that lead here. With that base hit. Here's a fly ball trying to split the defense. It is going to be tracked down out there by the left fielder, and a nice running catch for G.E.T. left fielder in Jordan Viner. Well, I put a little juice on it. 2 down now, but again, fleet of foot, as they say. Left fielder getting over there, making a nice running catch. Here comes Tyron Bolin now. First baseman, he's going to lace one out towards center field. Coming on and not able to make the catch. It got by the center fielder on a diving try. There's going to be the run will score. Down here at third comes the play, and it's going to get by. Nice job on the backup by the pitcher here. Otherwise, that could have been a run. Good vision there to get over and back up the play. So Bolin, we're going to give him a triple on that one. That was quite the try out there by the center fielder. Just couldn't quite reach it. That was Colin Davis. There's a called strike to Cole Evenson, the second baseman now. That one's popped up and out of play. We want to say thanks to our sponsors. Get a chance here to do a quick mention for today's broadcast throughout the day. There's a check swing. That is going to be foul, as catcher will pick it up. American Family Insurance, Miranda Wright Agency, right here in Viroqua and Westby, as well as ADRC, Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, helping us out, along with the Bank of Cashton, Scott Wall on Front Street, and Bethel Home and Services, that too right here. Well, that's right behind right field up on the hill. We appreciate those 4 businesses supporting today's broadcast. Well, it's a called strike 3. Watching that one go by. Evenson not able to pull the trigger, and that will end the inning. 1 run coming off a couple of hits here, and they will leave. West Salem will leave 1 runner on base in scoring position. 2-1 your score. We move to the bottom half of inning number 2, and G.E.T. will bring up the 6, 7, 8 part of their order. Returning here to the Park Bowl for G.E.T., it will be Nicholas Crum, the DH, stepping in, followed by Miles Marley, the pitcher, and Jordan Viner, the left fielder. Swing and a miss on the first offering, came in tight. Crum not able to catch up to it, and on the hands from Ethan Lehman. Right-handed pitcher looking in, now set. Checked his swing, but it's a called strike. Good little movement on the ball as it caught the outside part of the strike zone. That's going to be a little bit low, maybe outside. And it's 1-2. Thanks to Bobby Johns helping us out today. Sam Balto and family there in Cashton. Here's a two-hopper, shortstop, and Brody, the throw just in time to get the out. 6-3 on the putout. One down, and here's your pitcher in Miles Marley. Right-handed hitter. Stepping in, and again, Cade Clearing helping us out today. Brett and Riley Cade with the broadcast throughout the day. Don't forget Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert, bringing you our ball games throughout the day. 4 games we have slated. Placement matchups of the Viroqua tournament. That's going to be just downstairs. There's a call strike. He put a dart out there on the plate and caught the corner. 1-2 now. Fouled that one back at us. Two the count. Swing and a miss. And that is out number 2. That's going to bring up Jordan Viner now. Viner today. The left fielder already has a nice grab. Just inside. Here's a ground ball. Chopped to third. The long throw, the stretch, and they got him. Wow. Talk about a good stretch over there by the first baseman for West Salem. That is Bolin. He had to get all 6 foot of himself out there. Make that 5-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. A quick 1-2-3 inning for the West Salem defense. Well, stepping in for West Salem. Now they're saying this is Moling. I must have got behind on somebody. Moling on by an error. He swings through that one. Oh, no, I'm okay. I've just messed up here. I was starting to look at things. He's going to strike out here. Here's Brandon Gelfie, who was walked back in the first inning and then got thrown out at third. Curveball stays up high. Spun him up back a little bit here. In tight on the shoulder. And it's 2-0. Swinging through that one. He had a good pitch to go after here. Well, you hear the fire whistle in the background there. Wow. That one goes right through you, doesn't it? That offering, ooh, man, that came right in and got him right in the middle of the back, right on the post 51. So Gelfie hit by the pitch. Trots down to first base, and in steps Calico. Came up with a sacrifice fly out into shallow center field where the shortstop made a nice running grab to get to it. But runner was able to tag. Here's a shot out towards right field, and that'll be caught. Out in right field, that is Holthaus with the grab. So 2 down. Here's Jesse Luggan. Quick toss. Ooh, they almost got him on that one. He might have been leaning, started leaning back towards second, and then he had to make the dive. Swing and a miss. That one kind of sinking away from him a little bit. 0-1. Runner taking off, and there'll be no throw down there. Gelfie stands at second base with 2 down. Logging called out on a third strike back in the first inning to end the inning. There's a swing and a miss. Down 1-2 now. Trying to come up with the hit here and try and plate Gelfie down there at second base. Stepping back, Marley takes a look, and now they'll reset everything. In the dirt, nice scoop there, the backhand by Hanson, the catcher. Thanks also to Cashton Building Supply, bringing you today's action. Kevin Kirky and Courtney Kuzi, as well as Ernie Peterson and the Cashton Farm Supply, that group out there in Highway 27. Called strike 3. He'll lob the ball down to first base to finish off the inning. Well, no runs on no hits. 1 runner left on base after the walk, and we still have a 2-1 West Salem lead. As we move to the third, it'll be the 9-1-2 part of GET's order. Well, stepping in, Noah Owens. Ground ball to third, nice little pickup and a jump throw, and it got by the first baseman. Well, he had a nice pickup, but Owens is going to be on with an error and winds up down at second base.
Now batting number 26, Calvin Davis.
That's going to bring up the top of the order with Davis, who had a single, wound up at second base on an error by the left fielder. Here he flies out to Calico in center field, who makes the grab. One down. Here is Brendan Brody, the second baseman. He grounded 6-3 back in the first inning. Davis, by the way, did eventually score, and G.E.T. had taken the early lead. That ball outside. That one just above the ankles there, riding in on the shins. That's upstairs. 3-0. Lehman takes a look, and here he comes. There's a called strike. Should be 3-1 now. Again, G.E.T. down by a run. Tying score over there at second base. Swing and a miss. And the count's now full here. Lehman trying to work his way back after being down 3-0 on the pitch count. Ooh, and that one came in and hit him. Well, that's the second hit batsman that we've seen today now. Both teams with one each. That puts runners at first and second here for G.E.T. Well, also thanks going out to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. That's John Muslevichek and that great crew over in the Chaseburg, Stoddard, and Red Mound area. Called strike. This is going to be Nathan Holthaus, the right fielder. Just outside. One down, two are on here for G.E.T. Ground ball just foul down the third base side. Boy, he got a hold of that one. Turned on it quickly. Holthaus had popped out to the pitcher, and Lehman made a really nice grab at it, running here towards the first base foul line. Pops this one up, and first baseman making the call, and he has it. That is out number 2 now. Well, you got to give Bolin some credit there. He had that one zeroed in right away. You could hear him calling for it up here. That's what you got to do, take charge. Well, it's going to bring up the number 4 hitter in Hansen, the catcher. He pops this one out. Right fielder coming on, and he will make the grab. No runs on no hits. There was an error in the inning, and 2 left on base. We will take a break and come right back here. We are already moving into the top half of the 4th inning. 2-1 your score. Back we come here to the Viroqua Park Bowl. And again, one of the nicest facilities you're going to find in the area. Here's a fly ball out to left field for out number 1. That was Haney. Thomas Haney starting things off with the fly to left.
Now batting number 15, Carter Pontius.
I'm on the wrong team. Boy, I have got to get my act together. That was Schleppenbach with the fly out. My mistake. Carter Pontius now stepping in. He had a double and scored back in the 2nd inning. The catcher here swings through that one, and that will end his at-bat.
Now batting number 21, Parker Demarest.
Demarest stepping in, flew out to left back in the second inning for out number 2. Marley trying to get a 1-2-3 inning here defensively for G.E.T. Curveball just missed outside. Shot down the left field side, just foul. Oh boy. Tried to turn on it and he pulled it just a little too much. 43 years. Viroqua tournament has been running strong. And they're going to get the tournament in today. Not a raindrop to be known until maybe Wednesday. There's a called strike. And the count's 0-2 now. Fly ball, left fielder, dropping back, has the grab, and it's a 1-2-3 inning here for G.E.T. They're able to get one here for the first time today in today's ball game. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Back with the bottom half of inning number 4 in a moment or two. Well, we're in the bottom half of inning number 4. Thomas Haney, the left-handed hitter, DH today, steps in. He's going to take a called strike on the opening pitch. Jumping out 0-1. In the count here is Lehman. That ball dropped downstairs. 1-1 now. There's a called strike. That was a nice looking pitch moving from Midtown, sliding out away from Haney. But catching the corner, obviously. That one he threw to the outside and it stayed there. Two and two now. Swing and a miss, and that will take care of Haney's at-bat. He goes down fighting, though. One away. Here's Nicholas Crum, the DH. He is DHing for Caden Brody, the shortstop. Little ground ball. Third baseman coming up. He's not going to be able to make the play as it rolled right up his arm, caught him right in the heel of the glove. Tough break there, so it's an E5, and Crum is on base. Quick toss over, and he just got back in. That might have been a little too close for comfort for the G.E.T. coaching staff. Another fake throw this time, though. Missed outside. Catcher in Pontius for West Salem, I tell you what, he is one tall young man, but he gets up out of that crouch quickly. Here's a shot back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit as it gets out to center field. Well, a nice swing as Marley kind of just sat back on that one, and he punched it back up the gut. And we're going to get a timeout here as Coach Sean Gavanaugh going to walk out there and have a word. Well, just a quick word there to Lehman, his pitcher, and now they're ready to go. Here's a ground ball, second base, a flip for one. The relay is in time to turn it. Wow, what a job there as Jordan Viner goes into a double play. It's a 4-6-3 turn to end the inning. Well, that's the way to do it after a quick chat by the coach coming out. No runs on one hit and one runner left on base. We'll take another break. It's 2-1, West Salem in the lead. Well, let's take a look here as we come back. Taryn Bolin, stepping in. First baseman here for the West Salem squad. And we're going to have ground ball, 2-hopper, 3-hopper, and 4 off the glove. That's going to go down as an error. Not able to get to it and corral it. So Bolin is on to lead off the top of the 5th inning. 2-hour time limit, by the way, in these ball games. Yesterday they had a rather long one, they said. Something like 3.5 hours. That would be plenty long. Marley still on the mound here for G.E.T. And there's a called strike. Not able to pull the trigger on that one is Evenson, second baseman. Called out looking. Quick toss over to first, but nothing happening. That was back in the 2nd inning. That ended the inning for West Salem. This is fouled back over us. Well, actually, check that. It just did catch the netting. Looked like it was going to be way back. And now we've got a count of 1-2. Marley out in front. Curveball down the third base side. Nice pick. They'll go over to second. The relay will not be in time, but a nice play over here by the third baseman to get the lead runner at 5 to, that was 5-6 actually. That was interesting. Out number 1, it's a fielder's choice for Evenson. That's going to bring up the top of the order here. Swing and a miss, the runner taking off, and they're going to get him. Tag on the middle of the back by the second baseman. It's a 2-4 toss out. Well, nobody on now. Kevin Moling, 0 for 2 today. Now, and there's a called strike. 0-2 the count. Moling on in the top of the 1st inning was on by an error and did score the first run of the ball game. We're still sitting at 2-1. West Salem scoring a run in the 1st and 2nd innings respectively. And there's going to be out number 3. Wow, a 1-2-3 inning here for Marley and G.E.T. Well, we're going to take another break here, and when we come back, we'll talk about more of our sponsors, Coon Valley Telecommunications, Daily Brew helping us out in Westby, Eagle Title Company in Coon Valley, Embroidery and More, Westby, and right here in Viroqua, it's Evinger's Equipment, Sales, and Service. 2-1 your score. Back in a moment. Welcome back here to Viroqua and, of course, the Park Bowl here. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. We're in the placement ball games today on July 3rd. There's an opening pitch for a called strike here in the bottom half of the fifth to Owens. Noah Owens is the number 9 hitter here for G.E.T. On by an error. That was back in the third inning, leading things off. 1-1 the count here as Lehman still on the mound here for West Salem. Nice little play by the first baseman in Bolin, and a race to the bag. It's going to be Lehman getting there just a step and maybe even a half a step in front of the runner in Owens. So it becomes a 3-1 put out for out number 1, and we go back to the top of the order. Kelvin Davis, who is 1 for 2, looking for a hit number 2. Baraboo coming up next in the 5th and 6th place ball game. Second offering is outside, and it's 2-0. Baraboo and Holman coming up next here. There's a called strike. 2-1 the count now. Now 2-2. Davis watching that one slide away from him. There's a fly ball that's going to be, well, foul out into the parking lot area. We'll stay at 2-2. Here comes the next offering, and it's a called strike 3. Boy, a curve that dropped in just in time, and Davis not able to pull the trigger on that one. 2 down now, and that's going to bring up Brendan Brody, who is your second baseman. Thanks going out to Gunnarsson Health, the Viroqua Clinic right here, of course, in Viroqua, and we appreciate Lynn's Home Center, Dwayne Lind and family in Cashton. Main Street Designs right here on the north side of Viroqua, as well as Main Street Design. That is Leah Kroom. I'm going to get all messed up on that one. I'm going to get chewed out. It's Leah, of course, right there in Westby. Main Street Mobile Mart right here in Viroqua on the north side. There's a called strike, 1-1 now. And Miles of Smiles Child Care Center. That is Ashley Liam bringing you today's ball game. Called strike again, and it's now 1-2 here. Lehman kind of heating up here a little bit, it looks like. Coming right back here. And that one's out in front of home plate. Our thanks also to Mitby's TV and Appliance. Mike Mitby and his crew there in Cashton. What a job we continue to do. Thanks to all those wonderful sponsors, and please be sure to thank them for their support of putting Legion Baseball on the airways. Boy, that pitch, that looked pretty good. Lehman thought he had the strike. It looked like it from here, but it was just a touch outside. And we've got a full count now at 3-2. 2 down, swing and a miss, and now we'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We will move to the 6th inning here. Thanks going out to our fine friends at Nordic Lanes, Peck's Corner in Cashion. Of course, Nordic Lanes in Westby, Premier Co-op. You'll find them throughout the area, Westby, Richland Center, Riverbank, Coon Valley, and Westby. And our thanks to Rural Mutual Insurance, Kevin Blusky right here in Viroqua, and Cashton, the corporate office of Scenic Bluffs Community Health Care Center. Back with the 6th inning in a moment. Let's take a look here now as we move into the top of the 6th inning. Here's a fly ball out to right field. That's going to be caught. West Salem starting things off here. Let's see. I think that was Gelfie, I believe. Let's take a look here. They might be putting some extra players in now. This is Evan Schweier. It was Anderson. Nikito Anderson had just got done hitting for Gelfie. And he was the one who flew out to right field. Evan Schweier pinch hitting for Chris Calico, swinging through that one. I'm sure he'll put the starters back in here with a 1-2 count now. And that'll be the end of his at-bat, as it's a strikeout. Two down, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting number 11, Carson McGuire.
And another pinch hitter in Carson McGuire. Get an opportunity to swing here. Went after the first pitch that was moving away from him, and he nearly stepped across home plate to swing at it. Curveball stayed upstairs. It's 1-1. There's a called strike. Pretty good looking pitch right there by Marley as he continues to look strong here in the ball game. Fouled that one back. Coming right at us. 1-2 now. Another foul ball. Swinging a foul tip just off the end of the bat, hanging in there. This is popped up. Let's see who has a shot at it. It's going to be Haney, the first baseman, with the running grab to take care of the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. A 1-2-3 inning here. That goes against the West Salem offense. We move to the 6th inning coming up. Our thanks to Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley, Sleepy Hollow, 3 facilities here in Viroqua. Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy in Coon Valley. Appreciate their terrific support, as well as Vernon Communications Cooperative helping us out to get today. You're watching on Channel 14. Bottom half of the 6th inning here. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center helping us out today with the broadcast. Here in the bottom of the 6th, G.E.T, they will bring up their 3-4-5 part of the order. Here's a ground ball, and it's knocked down by the third baseman and kicks out into shallow left field. You know, that's a tough one. He comes up with it. It's going to be an easy out, and I think we're probably going to have to put that one down as an error. That's a tough break for third baseman down there. Yeah, take a look at the number. Stepping in now is Hansen. Or let's take a look here. Yes, this is Ben Hansen. Runner is going to be in there without a throw. The ball kind of spun out of the mitt of the catcher. Pontius jumped up and he was trying to dig that ball out of the mitt and ready to fire down the second, and he just couldn't get the handle. Ball still spinning inside the webbing. Here's a strike, and the count is 2-1 now. That one rolled in but caught the corner. 2-2. Vernon Electric Cooperative help us out today out there at Saugstead Road. Here's a high fly ball. Center fielder going back. He's going to make the catch. Here's a tag up and heading into third standing. Nice play backing things up here by the third baseman. That was Anderson backing the play up. Well, the tying run on at third base now. And only one down for Haney. See if Ben Haney can get the hit here. That's fouled back. Swing and a miss, foul ball, they say. Popping out of the mitt here. 1-2 now. What has Haney done today? He has struck out both times that he's been up to bat. Comes a payoff pitch. And that is out number 2. Another strikeout going against Thomas Haney. Well, Nicholas Crum, who is DHing for Caden Brody, the shortstop, will try to tie things up here. G.E.T, the home team. There's a strike. And there's number 2. That was a good-looking pitch as it drops in. And that'll take care of the at-bat here for G.E.T. Well, they got a runner on and got him all the way over to third base. And then that's where they're going to leave him stranded. It's a 1-2-3 inning right after that. And Holthaus was on by an error. Thanks to VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare. along with the VFW, both on the south side here of Viroqua. Back with more action here of the Viroqua Legion Baseball Tournament in a moment's time. We take a look here now at the top of the seventh inning. 5, 6, 7 part of the order for West Salem. Ground ball, second base side, and a good pick. The throw in time to Haney over there at first, and there's one up and one down. That was Schleppenbach on the 4-3 ground out. Again, 2-1 your score. It's been a good ball game. Carter Pontius, the catcher, now stepping in. 1 for 2 today. Watches that curveball go way outside. Well, the Viroqua Booster Club helping us out. Rob Klum and that terrific bunch. We appreciate their support of today's broadcast and all that they continue to do in the area. All of these sponsors. Here's a shot, and that is going to drop in for a hit. And turning, looking for 2. This is going to be a play, and he is going to be safe. That was a hustle double right there, let me tell you. He turned the corner and said, I'm going after it. His second double of the day, 2 for 3 now. Well, a little insurance run out there for Parker Demetrius. Fouled that one back. Took a pretty good cut there. Marley just downstairs. Still both pitchers with, they're in the 70s, mid-70s for the pitch count, so they are pretty good shape here, really. 105 pitches is the limit in a ball game, and there's still 30 pitches below that. Sitting at 75 now. Fly ball, hooking away from everybody. Boy, a long run. That's going to drop in. They'll get that insurance run as it's going to go all the way to the fence. And turning around, trying to get back and sliding in as the runner Pontius crosses home plate. That'll be a nice double here by Demetrius. Getting the RBI, back-to-back doubles here. Well, that hustle play by Pontius plates a run. Here's Tyrion Boland now, stepping in from the left side with one out. Called strike. Fouled that one back right off the cement wall here. Here comes the 0-2. Just a bit downstairs. Ground ball, foul, right off the body. That might have been a one-handed grab, actually, of the on-deck batter. How about that? pretty quick play. That's Cole Evenson who's on deck. Who says he doesn't have quick reaction, right? Here's a high chopper. Backhand play. It's going to be an infield single. Well, I tell you, that was a good job by the second baseman to get to it. Getting to third is Demarest. And now first and third. Well, they got one insurance run, looking for two. Here's a nice bunt, and that's going to work. Wow. Beautiful bunt there by Evenson. He laid that one down, and it stayed right on the grass. No place to go on. Well, it looked like that was a bit of a safety squeeze, didn't it? So infield single. There's still two on with two in. One away, back to the top of the order here. Called strike. There's a swing and a miss. That one curved away from him. And now Moling is down in the count here. A chopper, third baseman, goes over to second to get the middle runner, we'll call it. And there is two down now, the fielder's choice.
Now batting number 13,
Nikito Anderson stepping in. Two-way. Again, runners at first and third now for West Salem as they have taken a 4-1 lead. Now they're going to get runner in a rundown here, and they're not going to get the they're going to get the out, but not before the run scores. So Bolin scores, and out here at first base runner. Well, 3 runs coming across here. They get those 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. How about that? Make that 4 hits, back-to-back doubles to get the inning started, and then back-to-back singles. And now West Salem in control, 5-1. Well, Miles Marley steps in. First pitch a little bit upstairs. Now 2-1. There's a called strike upstairs on the letters, 2-2. Fly ball. Left fielder ranging over to make the grab. And there's one down. That's going to bring up Jordan Viner now, the left fielder.
65, Jordan Miner.
There's the ball. Here's a ground ball. Ooh, a nice diving try here by the second baseman. Just could not reach it. Taking a look there, you got to give a lot of credit out there. That was Evenson with the dive, but it's going to be a base hit for Viner. Punching it through, and that brings up Oinus, number 9 hitter. Top of the order due up. 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss. That one's fouled back. Well, a called strike 3.
Now batting number 26, Calvin Davis.
2 down. Back to the top of the order with Davis. Looking for a second hit of the ball game. He's 1 for 3 right now. This is going to be his second hit. Slapping it the opposite way. Keeping the game alive here for G.E.T. Trailing 5-1. Again, thanks to those sponsors, the Vroco Dental Center helping us out today, Dr. Leon Klum, Vossatag Funeral Home, Gina Sherry and the crew, Westby Co-op Creamery with that take-home country goodness, and the WCCU, the Westby Co-op Credit Union. Thanks to all of our terrific sponsors helping today's broadcast, getting it on the airways. Patronize them, tell them thanks for all that they've done. That ball just missed outside. That was a wicked curve. 1-2 the count here. Lehman looking to pick up the win here today, going all the way. Or check that. Maybe that's not. No, that's not Lehman. Let's see who's pitching now. It is number 12 in Cole Evenson. So they switched positions. That's what happened. All right. That one's going to get away from Pontius, and everybody moves up a spot. So now runners at first and second and third now from first and second. There's going to be a walk. This is actually, now I'm looking at that, it was not Evenson. it's Will Schmidt who is pitching. Walking the bases loaded here now. And Nathan Althaus, the right fielder, going to step in. But West Salem's going to take a timeout, and the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word here with Schmidt. Well, not a very long chat out there. Probably throw strikes, let your defense help you. Nothing fancy here. You got a 4-run lead. We need 1 out. That ball upstairs. 1-0 the count. There's a strike, and it's evened out again at 1 apiece. 1-1 the count. Ground ball, third baseman, nice pick, and the throw in time to get the out, and this ball game is complete. 5-3 on the putout. Well, let's take a look here. It was a run in the first, a run in the second by West Salem. Then they picked up some insurance runs as they held a 2-1 lead as G.E.T. picked up a run to tie things in the first. West Salem comes back with 3 big runs here in the 7th inning, and it was kind of a coast from there. But, well, I tell you what, G.E.T., they battled back. They had bases loaded here and 2 down before the final ground out in the ball game. The winning pitcher today for West Salem is going to be Ethan Lehman as he picks up the win. After coming out here, he gives up the mound to Schmidt, who will get the save here in the 7th. The losing pitcher, he did not pitch bad at all, was Miles Marley, as he will take the loss here for G.E.T. We hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of the Viroqua Legion Baseball Tournament. It's the placement games here today. On Monday, July 3rd, we'll be back with more coming up here. It's Baraboo and Holman in just a little bit, and we'll see you right back here on the Diamond. Thanks, everyone, for watching.